through. Dream, and they might come true. For things are never all with fools.
Ancora non c'è.
Call me irresponsible, call me unreliable, throw in undependable too. Do my foolish alibis bore you?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Touro University Nevada White Coat Ceremony. As we begin our ceremony, we ask each of you to show your respect for our students and their families by turning off all cell phones and by taking children outside should they become disruptive. We are asking for everyone's assistance in creating a safe celebration by keeping your mask on for the entirety of the ceremony. It is also important that we all practice social distancing while we're here in the arena. For your convenience, photographs are being taken by a professional photographer during the ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce Ms. Shelley Berkeley, Chief Executive Officer and Senior Provost of Touro University Western Division.
Good afternoon, everybody. Every white coat ceremony is very meaningful, but I have to say the enthusiasm in this room today trumps any other white coat ceremony I've ever been to. The enthusiasm is very palpable and contagious. It is my pleasure to welcome you here today to share a wonderful tradition, the White Coat Ceremony. The ceremony has been a part of campus tradition since our establishment in 2004. I'm honored to congratulate the students from the College of Health and Human Services, the Physician Assistant Studies classes of 2021 and 2022 and 2023, Family Nurse Practitioner classes of 2021 and 22, Occupational Therapy Doctorate classes of 2023 and 24, and the Doctor of Physical Therapy classes of 23 and 24. Would everybody please stand for the presentation of the colors by the Basic Academy Marine Corps Junior ROTC and the singing of the national anthem by Mr. Tommy Gugino.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we've hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the rampart we've watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's bright glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please join me in thanking the Basic Academy Marine Corps Junior ROTC Honor Guard and Mr. Thomas Gugino. You may be seated. While wearing the white coat is a great honor and responsibility, it should also bring a tremendous sense of joy. The care, kindness, and leadership our students will bring to all they serve is truly a mitzvot, great blessings for our families and our communities. I will now recite the priestly blessing and wish you joy and success in your careers and all of the journeys life sets before you. May the Lord bless you and guard you. May the Lord shine his countenance towards you and be gracious to you. May the Lord lift up his countenance towards you and give you peace. To all of today's students, it is a pleasure to bless you and the work you are committing to do in the name of a better society. It's wonderful to have so many friends and family members with us today to witness this unique and special occasion, which signifies a very important milestone in the professional education of these talented students. A little over 18 months ago, it would have been unfathomable for any of us to predict that we would all be quarantined due to a worldwide pandemic. The students who began their program in the fall of 2020 were unable to celebrate receiving their white coats due to that pandemic. We're pleased to be able to have last year's students who are now in their second year of their programs, along with this year's newest students, all in one place at the same time to celebrate this momentous occasion. Since the beginning of the pandemic, our Touro students, including many of those who are here today, stepped up without hesitation to meet the needs of our community. I am so incredibly proud when I think of the ways that the Touro family came together during the pandemic. Our students donned scrubs and provided hundreds and hundreds of free COVID-19 screenings to the most vulnerable people in our community at Cashman Field and so many other locations throughout the city. Since the rollout of the vaccines, our students and faculty have been leading the charge in administering more than 21,000 COVID-19 vaccines across Southern Nevada. Because of these invaluable experiences, our students can say that they played a critical role in saving so many lives during this pandemic. The acts of courage and selflessness displayed over this challenging year gives me so much hope for our future. And on behalf of the entire faculty and staff, I want to publicly thank our students for everything they have done during the last 18 months during this pandemic. Thank you. Thank you so much. You may have observed that members of the platform, including myself, are wearing white coats. We do so in solidarity with and in honor of our students who will be receiving their white coats at today's ceremony. We are here with you at this important juncture in your professional journey, and we shall be here at the end of your journey to congratulate you when you walk across the stage and receive your diploma at commencement. It is now my pleasure to introduce the members of the platform party. I ask that the audience please hold your applause until the entire platform has been introduced. Platform party members, when I call your name, please stand and remain standing until everybody has been announced. Dr. Andrew Priest, our provost. Dr. Philip Tompkins, Dean, Division of Student Affairs. Dr. Robert Askey, Interim Dean of the College of Health and Human Services. Dr. Laura Yavitz, Vice Provost and Associate Vice President for Institutional Effectiveness. Professor Amy Duford, Interim Director, School of Physician Assistant Studies. Dr. Teresa Tarrant, Director of the School of Nursing. Dr. Katie Chung, Director of Graduate Nursing Programs. Dr. Robin Oddie, Director, School of Occupational Therapy. Dr. Michael Lehman, Director of the School of Physical Therapy. Our student speaker, Mr. Michael O'Reilly, President of the Physician Assistant Studies Class of 2021, and of course our announcers for today's ceremony, Ms. Melissa Motes and Mr. Chad Letts. Also participating in today's ceremony will be the following faculty members. Please stand when your names are called. Dr. Rebecca Edgeworth, School of Physician Assistant Studies. Professor Feroza Thompson, School of Physician Assistant Studies. Professor Joshua Owens, School of Physician Assistant Studies. Professor Christina Ballinger, School of Physician Assistant Studies. Dr. Patricia Strobin, School of Nursing. Dr. Samantha Peckham, School of Nursing. Dr. Shannon Martin, School of Occupational Therapy. Professor Johnny Ryder, School of Occupational Therapy. Professor Kristen Leach, School of Occupational Therapy. Dr. Katie Capistran Malanga, School of Occupational Therapy. Dr. Lawrence Contreras, School of Physical Therapy. Dr. Catherine Joins, School of Physical Therapy. You may all now be seated. TUN's academic leadership is provided by our university provost, Dr. Andrew Priest. Please welcome Dr. Priest to the podium.
Good afternoon. When any one of us takes on the role of a professional healthcare provider, as symbolized by the white coat you will accept today, we accept the responsibility to become, act, and work as a compassionate, knowledgeable, and competent clinician. There are three critical elements to becoming an excellent clinician in my view. I'm going to borrow from three of the 4-H's of the 4-H Club. The first is your head. You have the determination and capacity to understand the theories, concepts, and facts that you absolutely have to know. Second is your hands. You will use your hands to physically examine, treat, and comfort your patients. Good use of your hands is a skill that can be developed. Please take the time to learn to use your hands wisely and effectively. Third is your heart. Your patients need you to have a heart. Compassion and empathy will go a long way with your patients in developing trust in you as their healthcare provider. While learning your craft, remember to develop your head, your hands, and your heart. Good luck.
Now we will hear from the academic dean, who will share a few remarks that highlight the importance of today. I'd like to welcome Dr. Robert Askey, Interim Dean of the College of Health and Human Services.
Thank you, Shelley. Good afternoon to everyone. I'm Dr. Rob Askey. I'm the Interim Dean of the College of Health and Human Services. It's a pleasure to be with you all today. Today's an exciting day. It's a new chapter as you continue your journeys to become the healthcare providers the world so desperately needs. Today is a day to celebrate, a time to look back on the path you've taken to get to this point of your careers. Remember how it felt applying to graduate school, knowing that nothing was certain, but your commitment to your education was always worth the sacrifice. Today continues the next chapter of your story as you receive your white coat. Today is also a day of reflection. In the midst of a global pandemic, you have chosen to pursue your dreams to help. You want to leave this world a better place than when you found it. You are entering a field that will make people feel better. They will put their trust in your hands, knowing that you have their best interests at heart. When you put on your white coat, take a few minutes to think about what that means, what it really means. When you don your white coat publicly, always remember that you've chosen a profession dedicated to improving the lives of others. And as we've learned all too well throughout this pandemic, healthcare providers are needed now more than ever before. Thank you for your continued commitment to your education, yourself, and your future patients. This world will be a better place because of the decision you've made to pursue a career in healthcare. Congratulations again on taking this vital step forward in your career.
I'd like to thank Provost Priest and Dr. Askey for their inspiring words. Each year, TUN invites one of its students to share their thoughts on the significance of the white coat. It is my pleasure to introduce this year's student speaker. Mr. Michael O'Reilly is the president of the Physician Assistant Studies class of 2021. Michael completed his bachelor's degree at Whittier College before moving to Nevada to attend Touro's Medical Health Sciences program. Since graduating from the MHS program, Michael is now in his final term of the PA program and plans to work in orthopedic surgery after graduation. He would also like to teach in the PA program one day. We certainly hope he does. Michael, please join me at the podium.
Hey everybody, my name is Mikey O'Reilly, and like we said, I'm the PA 21 class president. Welcome to your white coat ceremony. I know you guys are all really excited to get these white coats, but I can already see a few of you guys that are looking at the white coat wondering how you're gonna get the breakfast, lunch, dinner, coffee stains all off this. So if you need any advice, come talk to me, I've got you. I made those mistakes. So to us, the white coat you're about to receive is a representation of the hard work and sacrifice you've made over the years. But really, the most important part and the true beauty of the white coat is that it acts as a beacon of trust and hope for people in need. There's gonna be many challenges ahead, and I encourage you to not only, I encourage you to not let them get you down. Whether it's a tough test, a difficult patient, or anything else that happens in life that's outside of medicine, embrace each obstacle and take them as an opportunity to become a better version of yourself. Obviously, you can't walk away from this speech without talking about COVID. Sorry, guys. Sometimes it's tough, and it's been a wild ride. But what you're about to experience today is something that you'll pass on to your friends and your family, your kids and your grandkids, and it's really a historic moment. So again, I want you guys to take this opportunity to learn from it, to grow, and be the best provider you can possibly be. Remember, this is the time that you guys can actually take the time to learn. Finally, I want to encourage you guys to step out of your comfort zone. Join that study group, even if you think that you study better on your own. Go see that patient. Even if you have no idea what the diagnosis is or how to treat them, take that step. Feeling uncomfortable is the best way to learn and to become the best version of ourselves. And ultimately, that's what our patients deserve, is the best version of ourselves. So now, as you all put on your white coats, remember to persevere through hardship. Always have that drive to learn. And always be that person that your patients trust the most. I'll leave you with one of my favorite quotes by Hippocrates. It's pretty good. It goes, "Wherever the art of medicine is loved, there is also a love for humanity." Thank you so much, and congratulations on reaching this incredible milestone in your journey. Cheers.
Thank you, Michael. I look forward to celebrating your graduation next month when I hand you your diploma. Before I make the next introduction, I just want to look out and see all of our remarkable students that are sitting out there ready to receive their white coats. Let me tell you that I could not be more proud of each and every one of you if you were my own children. I know what it takes to get into Touro. It is not easy, and each program has an extremely challenging curriculum. You're here. We're going to make sure you succeed. You are the best and the brightest in your fields, and you will be the best and brightest once you start practicing. I'm proud of each and every one of you, and I wish you best of luck in your years here at Touro and tremendous success being part of the medical community, hopefully in Las Vegas, but wherever you choose to practice, you will be valued, you will be needed, and you will be appreciated and admired. Thank you for sharing your years of education with those of us here at Touro. We appreciate it. And now it is my pleasure to introduce Professor Amy Duford, Interim Director of the Physician Assistant Studies Program. Professor?
Good afternoon. Today, as our first and second year classes of physician assistant students, you will receive your white coat, along with your occupational therapy, family nurse practitioner, and physical therapy colleagues. Sharing this ceremony helps all of us remember healthcare is not owned by one profession, yet shared by all healthcare providers. It is now time to present the white coats to our student physician assistants. We will begin with the class of 2022. Will the physician assistant 2022 students please rise and make their way to the stage? Dr. Rebecca Edgeworth and Professor Feroza Thompson will coat the students.
Bridget Abajian.
Sadia Akhtar.
Rachel Ann.
Bernadette Bartolome.
Michael Bagster.
Joshua Black.
Tara Blunt.
Christina Bordenhow.
Brett Bry.
Catalina Brinkerhoff.
Doug Brooks.
Michelle Bowie.
Jason Bergens.
Alyssa Caparelli.
Paige Cheka.
Kimberly Dahlberg.
Kevin Din.
Sarah Fitzgerald.
Taylor Fong.
Alexander Franzen.
Victoria Fung.
Andrew Gephardt.
Morgan Goodelman.
Evangelia Gry-Paris.
Hannah Gwynn.
Kayla Hansen.
Megan Hickey.
Brian Hong.
Kayla Hopkins.
Marissa Houston.
Charlene Huang.
Simon Huang.
Rachel Lawson.
Carol Jung.
Kiana Lee.
Joshua Kohanchi.
Kyle Lefevre.
James Lee.
Madeline Lewis.
Stacy Lee.
Debbie Min.
Alexa Leiterman.
Courtney Nelson.
Matthew Mabita.
Viet Nguyen.
Paul Namkung.
Fletcher Peavy.
Mickey Newen.
Madison Petty.
Abraham Newen.
Ariana Rahim.
Audria Percival.
Dustin Randy.
Julia Preuss.
Christine Reinhardt.
Max Ralph.
Caroline Robertson.
David Richards.
Abrielle Seeliger.
Marvin Rivera.
Anchal Shahani.
Sean Anthony Sampson.
Courtney Smith.
Sarah Sevilla.
Trenton Swenson.
Kelly Sue.
Ben Thompson.
Yasmin Sujani.
Chad Tyler.
Tene Tetnajizdabhung.
Patrick Udez.
Michael Trinkler. John Asper Umel.
Please join me in congratulating our physician assistant students of 2022 on this achievement. Please, very good. Please be seated. We will now coach the students of the class of 2023. Will the physician assistant 2023 students please rise and make your way to the stage? Professors Joshua Owens and Christina Bellinger will coach the students.
Robert Aldrich.
Cassandra Andraka.
Francis Pahachakakino.
Sarah Baldwin.
Elise Beckler.
Robert Blair.
Adam Bradley.
Serena Brolette.
Lauren Campbell.
Margaret Campbell.
Linda Chen.
Sarah Donai.
Anna Cole.
Trevor Dalling.
Megan Darby.
Cameron Dower.
Lauren Donahue.
Casey Estes.
Sarah Dew.
Sammy Fang.
Daniel Seth Fankhauser.
Alyssa Gitz.
Kennedy Garrett.
Julia Griesman.
Kelsey Granger.
Kelly Hamamoto.
Dallas Gunny.
Caitlin Higgins.
Megan Huggins.
Julie Huynh.
Taylor Jones.
Greta Jones.
Louise Judge.
Tia Justice.
Austin Levitt.
Alicia Lee.
Stephanie LeMay.
Hillary Lempet.
Brian Lang.
Brett Levinson.
Virginia Mack.
Marv Alwyn Mangalino.
Krushna Montry.
Madeline Murata.
Max Matheson.
Catherine Mattinen.
Victoria McGinnis.
Hannah Megan.
Michaela Michalski.
Zachary Micklin.
Brandon Mock.
Maggie Morell.
Alyssa Marie Nakamura.
Carolyn Wynn.
Kimmy Nguyen.
Zachary Pack.
Audra Packard.
Jacob Pankey.
Jean-Pierre Petrel.
Karen Pham.
Alexa Ramos.
Courtney Rinlisbacher.
Carrie Sandrini.
Shakayak Rudd.
Emily Russell.
Justine Santos.
Julie Schlanger.
Tori Shen.
Roberto Soto Gutierrez.
Rodeza Tabano.
Kalita Tam.
Nicholas Tew.
Kadra Vaccaro.
Alexander Vera.
Julie Vu.
Avery Wong.
Andrew Woodbury.
Christine Yap.
And join me in congratulating our physician assistant class of 2023 students on receiving their white coats. And congratulations to both classes. Please be seated. Please welcome Dr. Katie Chung, Director of Graduate Nursing Programs.
Good afternoon. The School of Nursing faculty are pleased to welcome our family nurse practitioner students here today from the Master of Science in Nursing and the Postmaster's Certificate. Please take a moment with me to thank these students who are working registered nurses. They've been going above and beyond to help our community throughout the COVID-19 pandemic. The FNP program will allow these students to further meet the healthcare needs of our community and region by broadening their scope of practice to become primary care providers. We are so proud of these students and so glad that they're part of the Touro family. Family nurse practitioner students, you will now receive your white coat to join your family nurse practitioner colleagues. And I see that you have already come up. So will the students from 2021 and 22 please receive your white coats. Dr. Patricia Strobin and Samantha Peckham will coat these students.
Estella Aguilar.
Sudabe Abdi.
Joy Rose Allagher.
Shane Boxey.
Amy Dotterer.
Valerie Ann C. Castaneda.
Rebecca Bustos.
Judith Flores.
Jenilyn Chu.
Mira Janine Henson.
Samantha Granados.
Raina Cornell.
Pui Lei.
Vanessa Miller.
Julianne Oliveira.
Katrina Davis.
Karen Nelson.
Natalie Sidholm.
Trina Osborne. Ying Mei Piao. Emily Martin. Tara Nickel. Kelly Peterson. Damaris Pinto Flores.
John Joseph de Guzman.
Megan Vergith.
Philip Tolentino.
Ment Wong.
Thank you, Dr. Stroman and Dr. Peckham. Please join me in congratulating the Family Nurse Practitioner students from 2021 and 2022. You guys can sit down. Please welcome Dr. Robin Adi, Director of the School of Occupational Therapy.
Good afternoon. The School of Occupational Therapy doctorate class of 2023 and 2024 is representing 72 entry-level doctorate students. The Occupational Therapy doctoral degree at Touro University, Nevada was developed to prepare students to be leaders in the field of occupational therapy and develop the skills necessary to work in complex and challenging healthcare environments. We are excited to continue to see our cohorts help Touro University, Nevada remain at the forefront of addressing the diverse healthcare needs of our community. I am thrilled to welcome them on their journey to becoming occupational therapists with their doctoral white coat. We will coat the class of 2023 OTD students first. Will the Occupational Therapy Doctorate 2023 students please rise and make your way to the stage? Dr. Kristen Leach and Dr. Katie Capistran Monalang will coat the students.
Saran Abraham.
Christy Adaya.
Ezra Alex.
Erica Buds.
Kiele Char.
Michael Esper.
Emily Ewing.
Abby Gail Garbanzos.
Abby Garcia.
Liliana Garcia Reyes.
Guadalupe Guyton.
Amanda Godfrey.
Cassie Ho.
Alyssa Howell.
Rachel Ibanez.
Mehdi Geldi.
Simran Carr.
Macy Keller.
Cindy Clabundi.
Samantha Lennart.
Cassandra Lopez Hernandez.
Erica Macias.
Robin Mercado.
Michaela Montano.
Shaylin Morin.
Christina Pena.
Danielle Potop.
Pamela Raya.
Angel Sandoval Martinez.
William Snell.
Nicholas Stevens. Connor Wallace.
Please join me in congratulating the occupational therapy doctorate students from the class of 2023 on this achievement. We will now coat the students from the class of 2024. Will the occupational therapy students from 2024 please rise and make your way to the stage? Dr. Shannon Martin and Professor Ryder will coat the students.
Chelsea Accardo.
Jana Ivasian.
Abigail Bachman.
Paul Balderramos.
Abby Boss.
Mian Broadhead.
Elise Camacho Escobedo.
Malay Chang.
Kiana Clark.
Katie Bell Dicker.
Nagma Fazlali.
Amanda Forrester.
Asia Ganoob.
Vivian Garcia.
Jennifer Hatcher.
Caitlin Iwaki.
Caitlin Jensen.
Cassandra Keaton.
Mackenzie Kent.
Vicky Cow.
Sydney Kramer.
Kainoa Marple.
Kristen Melendez.
Mariah Moser.
Tao Nguyen.
Carolina Orozco.
Lindsay Pastrell.
Dean Ray Quiddiquid.
Mara Quinones Lizarraga.
Dessa Selch.
Catherine Rencher.
Ethan Smith.
Tori Schellenberger.
Bryce Stewart.
Delaney Sparling.
Jason Ward.
Aaron Vieira. Mayen Iris Wong.
Join me in congratulating the occupational therapy students from the class of 2024 on receiving their white coats. Congratulations to both classes. Please be seated. Please welcome Director of School of Physical Therapy, Dr. Michael Lehman.
Today, the white coat is a symbol of each of our profession's commitment to our values and to our patients. It's protective, shielding our clothing from contamination and offering each of us a visual barrier from the arrows of an imperfect healthcare system, yet affords us each as a status of scientist, privilege, and distinction. While each of our professions is different in our scope, We are the same in honoring our values and our patients with the wearing of a white coat. Without any further ado, will we present the white coats to the Doctor of Physical Therapy students. We will begin with the class of 2023. Dr. Lawrence Contreras and Dr. Catherine Joins will be coating the students, symbolizing the academic preparation of the student and the training they will receive in their clinical rotations. Dr. Contreras and Dr. Joins.
Tyler Brown.
David Besky.
Chad Colby.
Alyssa Brusado.
Christopher DiMano.
Carl John Della Pena.
Terrence Dustin Enriquez.
Miranda Edmonds.
Katie Gardner.
Peter Fleming.
Daniel Hoban.
Carrie Gural.
Corey Kashiwabara.
Winter Ives.
Megan Key.
Ashlyn Kawasaki.
John Laceda.
Michael King.
Janet Lee.
Jessica Landeros.
Enoch Lee.
Kevin Lay.
Jaron Namura.
Ellen Nguyen.
Joseph Oxborough.
Maria Piedamonte.
Kylie Richards.
Ryan Sanchez.
Michaela Schamberger.
Autumn Seiberling.
Yelizaveta Smirnova.
Sasha Sorrentino.
Jeremy Tu.
Jillian Veray.
Jaron Weber.
Paul Yee.
Joshua Addis. Hayden Anderson.
Please join me in congratulating the physical therapy students from the class of 2023 on this achievement. We will now coat the students from the class of 2024, and students look like they're all accumulated there. So let's make the way to the stage, and Dr. Contreras and Dr. Joins will continue to coat the students.
Jonathan Batista.
Eliza Almendralo.
Daniel Bowie.
Mary Faye Berryuga.
Peyton Cardiff.
Cameron Beckert.
Robbie Dilge.
Kyle Cabahug.
Mario Alexander Garcia.
Justin Castillo.
Uriah Grazia Salinas.
Josie Garcia.
John Griffin.
Michael Gavino.
Christina Harvey.
Christopher Gren.
Donald Ho.
Carson Hampton.
McKenna Klinger.
Brett Hess.
Blake Lavin.
Angelica Hewlett.
Ian McKay.
Jessica Lactautau.
Zachary Nyman.
Abigail Liston.
Bryce Fifley.
Catherine Nguyen.
Kyle Savallano.
Jacob Ortiz.
Nicholas Stone.
Caleb Pittman.
Kanisha Tippins.
Devin Stevenson.
Gavin Watabayashi.
Preston Tam. Julianne Toribio. Gary Ying.
Please join me in congratulating the class of 2024. And you may all be seated now. Please welcome back Provost Priest, who will lead the students in the White Coat Professional Pledge.
All right, students, it's time to recite the professional pledge that should be in your program. So I'll give you a minute, get your pledge out, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to read it a little loud. Follow along with me, please. You can stand up too, that would probably be a good idea. Okay, I'll read it nice and slow and steady. I pledge before my faculty, my peers, and family, be loyal to the ideals of the study and practice of the profession that I am about to enter. I will learn and practice my art with honor. I will always seek new knowledge and skills, working to create a culture that encourages individual and collective success. I will take ownership of my actions, acknowledge my mistakes and limitations, and seek guidance from my mentors, colleagues, and peers. I will appreciate the complexity, diversity, and needs of each individual, and will exercise empathy, compassion, and patience. I will do my best to recognize my biases and treat all lives with equal dignity and respect. I will always use my skills and knowledge for good. I will take care for myself and my classmates through the challenges ahead and lead by example for my patients and peers. I will embody the highest standards of professionalism and pledge to positively represent Touro University, Nevada in the community and beyond. By donning this white coat, I humbly accept the privileges and responsibilities of the study and practice of the profession I am about to enter. Let's give one more big round of applause for all these white coat recipients. You're on the road. All right, go ahead and have a seat. And I'm going to invite Dr. Phil Tompkins, the Dean of Students, to offer our closing remarks.
What a beautiful ceremony it has been. On behalf of the faculty, staff, and administration, I would like to begin by extending a moment of gratitude to the guests of our new white coat recipients. Thank you to the parents, siblings, partners, spouses, children, and other family and friends. Today is a day to revel in and celebrate your efforts, involvement, and in many instances, the sacrifices you made in helping your students reach this important milestone. Students, you are taking the next step in your journey, a step that for many is toward a long-held personal goal. You are moving forward and fulfilling a life purpose. I appreciate the passion and commitment you each have put forth in order to arrive at this point in time. For this noble effort, I congratulate you. As I hope you have learned and will remember, being a part of society's healthcare community comes with many privileges, but also many responsibilities. It has been said, to those much is given, much is expected. I would like to offer to you that the first responsibility you have is to take advantage of this opportunity. Learn everything you can about your chosen profession. Drink deeply from the materials, lectures, labs, and clinical opportunities that are available to you. Continue to be fully invested in the Touro community by forming study groups, participating in guest lectures, attending activities, and joining student organizations. Like the classes before you, you are the energy and life of Touro, Nevada. The intentions, attitudes, and presence you bring to your education are the ethos of our university. I would like to call you to action, to find ways to work together, interdependently, striving to push each other forward. Finally, each day try to think of one reason why it is a privilege to be here. You have distinguished yourselves among your peers, and your hard work has been rewarded. Yes, you worked for it, you deserve it, and you are exactly where you were supposed to be. Remember this every time you look at or put on the prestigious white coat that you have as you continue at Touro and beyond. As we conclude, we ask that members of the audience remain seated until the platform party, faculty, and students have completed the recessional. Students will be able to join their friends and family on the concourse or outside the venue. Ms. Shelley Berkeley, Chief Executive Officer and Senior Provost of Touro University Western Division, will lead the recessional. Let the recessional begin.
Come on.